More recently, we've gotten into the games business. Very lucrative. If
Yeah.
any of your customers, clients, if they lease their games, that's with a vendor or whatever kind of deal or arrangement that they have. But
Hmm.
if they have the opportunity to own and operate them themselves, they pay for themselves in about a year at
Wow.
worst, maybe 18 months. Definitely seek out that information.
And you do a redemption or
Yeah, so we're limited on space, but we do a small redemption and we utilize a prize hub for that. Most centers will have a redemption counter where they'll have a staff member there to
right.
redeem the prizes for the guests. But either way, I don't want to go too down that rabbit hole. But for the example, yes, it's a redemption arcade. It's small, but it's still very profitable.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard that a lot. It sounds like it's compared to some of the other things out there, it might be an easier one to get started if you're moving in that FEC direction.
And that's the great point. So I'm glad you brought that up. Utilizing the technology with the prize hub. So that's your redemption counter is all just stuck in a vending machine. Utilizing your card swipes. We use Intercard. I know there's others out there, but utilizing the card swipe system, and really you can take your employees and it's hands off. And then you really just need to find someone that's technically savvy or so you can train to maintain the games and keep them up to date, repair them as needed.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're going to buy them, and then otherwise, if you're doing a rev share or a lease, then it's not your problem anymore. And yeah, you don't even need a ton of space. When I first started working with one of my clients who has one, he had a bigger space and they were spread out and it felt less busy. And he actually condensed it and shoved them all in together and crammed. And it does a lot more business, believe it or not. People like that, I guess, that busy, energetic feel. It did a lot better after that.
Yeah, you learn as you go, and
Mhm.
I agree. I agree with you. When we were designing the room, and we're just shoving games on top of each other. This is
Mhm.
not conducive, but it works. And
Yeah.
the people. It's funny when you look at it as a customer or consumer, and you think that's not going to work, but then
Mhm.
you see what the masses deal with, and it works very well. So you're right.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with a small space.
Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 5 of them a week. Subscribe to get more and to keep learning about what's working in the bowling industry. I'll talk to you then.